Yo, welcome back to the Oxygen Advantage supplemental training videos here. And in this video, I'd like to demonstrate LSD breathing or light, slow, and deep breathing. So there's three aspects to this style of breathing, and they touch on three dimensions of a more functional breath. This is biochemistry, biomechanics, and also cadence or the pace at which you breathe. So I'll quick explain all three aspects, and then we'll demo together how to do LSD breathing. So, light breathing. This is dealing with the first dimension, biochemistry. So, what we're doing here is we're going to lower the amount of air that we're intaking and exhaling. So, by virtue of this, we're going to accumulate carbon dioxide within the body, which is going to allow the release of oxygen for better delivery to the body tissues. So the best way to describe this is as we're breathing in and out through the nose, try to lower the intake of oxygen in and out. And we're going to try to be as still and as quiet as possible as we breathe in, almost to the point of barely even disturbing the hairs within our nose. Similar on the exhale, one way you can track this is putting a finger close to your nose, and you'll feel the heat coming out. What we want to do here is try to regulate, keeping it slow and controlled as it exits the body. When we drop into light breathing, after a few minutes, you may notice a tolerable air hunger. We want to find that sweet spot where we can maintain that desire to breathe, knowing that on the next inhale, we're going to satisfy it. If it becomes too much, then we can just dial it back, even take a break, and then return to our light breathing. So that dealt with the biochemistry. What we're doing is if this is our oxygen, this is our carbon dioxide, we're going to lower the oxygen just a little bit, and it's going to raise the carbon dioxide. And we want to find that nice level where we develop that air hunger, but it's not too much. So the second aspect of LSD breathing is deep breathing, and this involves the biomechanics of the body. So what I mean by that is we're going to be breathing deep into the lungs. We want to pull in air down into the lower lobes of our lungs. This is where a lot of the blood flow is at. So by getting recruitment of the diaphragm, this is going to allow us to do so. And also, as you are breathing deep, you may even feel the intercostal muscles, the sides of your ribs. You're welcome to take your hands, place them on the sides of your torso. And as you breathe in, you may notice that they're pushing out just ever so slightly. And on the exhale, they come back in. So this is deep breathing, dealing with biomechanics. We really want to focus on breathing deep into the lungs as opposed to the short, shallow breaths high in the chest here. And the last aspect of LSD breathing, I know I've kind of taken it out of order here, was slow breathing. And this deals with the last dimension, dealing with cadence or our pace, our tempo. So we want to focus on landing on about 6 breaths per minute. And so by doing this, we're going to allow the body to get back into the parasympathetic, and we're going to find that sweet spot where we can be fully satiated with our breath and maybe even have that little bit of air hunger. So a great way to start with this is working up to 4 seconds on your inhale and then 6 seconds on your exhale. So tying it all together, we have light breathing, lowering the intake of oxygen in and out. We have deep breathing, getting recruitment of the diaphragm, breathing deep into the lungs, into the lower lobes, and then finally slowing down our cadence. So we're breathing about 6 breaths per minute. I'll keep this in mind that this is when you are at rest. So I'll do my best here to demo with you if you want to follow along. And so once you're ready, getting completely relaxed, let's just take a breath in through the nose and then out. You're welcome to close down your eyes. And imagine like a piece of string is pulling you up, making your back straight, your spine aligned with the rest of your body. And when you're ready, we'll breathe in again here. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this video, I demonstrated for you LSD breathing. These are components of light, slow, and deep breathing. This touches on the three dimensions of functional breathing: biochemistry, biomechanics, and our cadence. This is a great one to introduce air hunger into our daily life. And I would recommend doing LSD breathing at least 2 or 3 times a day for about 10 minutes, perhaps first thing in the morning, maybe midday, and then also as you're going to bed. This is going to help you reconnect with the breath, put you in a more functional breathing style. Also, elect the parasympathetic state to show up where we can downregulate, we can relax, be calm, allows us our innate ability to heal, also allows us to be more creative. So hopefully this was helpful. This was LSD breathing. I'll see you in the next video.